Howdy folks, Keywii here, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable 2. A safe space in which to be awesome, where man oh man, is it bucket time.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory.
Yeah.
What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting?
The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket. Off on
Another thrilling adventure together. Dude, this bucket and I have been through some serious stuff.
The bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Nah, dude. We got stuff to do. I got a collectible to find after all.
Calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was
let's see here. So all of the features from the presentation are in this apparently. You got the bucket, you got the collectibles, you got the balloons. So somewhere in here is that achievement.
Mind, the bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Nah.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Alright, well there's two endings here. One of them is jumping off thing and then jumping off from here. Into your doom.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley didn't
know, I got it.
Why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Did he? Did he really? Bucket everywhere. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me get a good shot of that. There we go. Bucket everywhere. This bucket is gonna get fucking fan art of it. I know. Like, not from my channel, but in general.
No, stop. Look there on the wall. You see, there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point. Stanley, how could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here?
Oh, yeah, right there.
What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket?
Oh, no.
I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which,
oh,
if that's
no.
true, well, my goodness. I think we have to do something about it.
Uh-huh.
This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly.
Okay.
So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket.
Fucking quote for the game. Sure. Alright. Let's go! Oh, God.
Now then,
well, here we are.
I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket.
Okay.
Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is...
Alright, man. We got it.
Okay, let's begin.
I'm on a fucking game show now.
Is this a bucket?
It's fucking Who Wants to Be a Millionaire type music.
Incorrect. It is a hologram of a bucket.
What?
Not an actual bucket.
What?
Item 2. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual bucket.
Okay. Yeah.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
No.
Incorrect.
Oh.
This is a bucket.
Okay. I got 2 out of 3. I got 1 out of 3.
Item 4. Is this a bucket?
Yeah, I want to say yes because I feel like the game would do that.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor.
Okay.
It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
Uh-huh. Alright, no more mind games. Just what's in front of you.
Is this a bucket?
No, this is not a bucket. This is a tractor.
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
But... Alright, how long does this go for? I don't want to play this
Item
anymore.
6. Is this a bucket?
Sure, it's a fucking bucket.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
What?
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere.
Am I let out? Yes.
Okay, you and I both know there isn't anything here, and I don't appreciate the implication that nothing is a bucket when we both clearly know that a bucket is something, and therefore nothing could possibly be something. Unless, in your twisted mind, have you somehow convinced yourself that a bucket is nothing?
No, I've never done that.
Stanley, do you believe that nothing is a bucket?
Is nothing a bucket? Oh god, I've never needed so much bucket facts in my life. But, I believe that nothing is a bucket.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Is it cake?
I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets.
No! Don't do that!
Okay, here we go.
Don't do that, though. I want buckets.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh, God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets.
Okay.
I'm much more at ease right now.
Yeah.
Clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what, I'll reset everything.
Don't reset my progress.
All of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that.
No, you got me. I'm
What
good.
information might do to a person. All right, here we go.
Everything is a bucket. Don't let them know. Don't tell anyone. That's our secret, you and I. Forever awaiting input.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Got the
Where are
bucket.
we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him.
Stanley clung the bucket to his cheek. Could his co-workers really all be gone?
Give me out window with bucket.
Yes, whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear. We've done it. We've escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the white void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self.
Oh, true self, huh?
The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history.
Ooh,
The
alright.
countless wars it witnessed,
Ooh,
desecrating the
okay.
land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein, of sadness and regret, and the many years it spent dwelling on the actions it might have taken to curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger, of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man.
Common
To
man.
manifest justice where none existed.
No, it's
And
good.
to
It's
see
good. You go
reality
for
of
it.
Time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim.
It happens.
The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps, if it had seen...
Okay, I'm getting tired of this gag.
a clearer perception. This was way too much for Stanley.
Way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket!
To this, the bucket furrowed its brow.
Oh no.
Said the bucket. Not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first ensnared me in his machinations as payment for the secret amulet I stole from his treasured
Oh, no.
I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of...
Whoa, okay.
This time.
This is stupid! You are a bucket!
Becoming an old hag.
Stupid! Why are we even doing this?
As Stanley screamed and screamed and screamed, the bucket revealed its true
Uh-oh.
form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power, its fangs glistening like...
Hang on. You are dead.
My God, Stanley.
Oh!
You did it. You saved us from the bucket. Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of sages and knew the
What?
incantations to summon their true power. Otherwise, we would have easily been overwhelmed.
I fucking killed the
power.
bucket.
I'm speechless. You've demonstrated such bravery here today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to never again go trifling with this bucket.
I disagree on
nor
that.
the magic cast away inside of it.
If there's no bucket there, I'll go for the
This co-workers
collectible.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
No, it's
decided
there.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Now, what I know is that I need to get to the red and blue area, and I can't actually do that with the bucket.
A good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble
But I got it.
bucket, a committed bucket, a bucket of culture and distinction. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the
It's
end
just
goal
simply the
was
place to be.
the place to be. And
That's
here it
good.
was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was it? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his leg.
If you go fast enough, every sentence has bucket in it.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
But what if I disagreed?
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
Anyway, so now I need to actually, like, go without the bucket to the blue area to get the collectible.
What could it mean?
Alright.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Calling to me, but not this time. Not this time.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
No.
doors, he entered the...
I
This was
must
the correct
go.
way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps
I
he
must
could
find the
stop
collectible in the
by
blue-red rooms.
just to admire it. And here it was, the lounge.
The lounge.
But eager to get back to business,
I'm not eager for anything except for this collectible.
left.
I gotta do it. I gotta get no reward. It's required of me.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I got that one already. So yeah, so this new stuff does exist regardless of bucket. So I gotta go blue-red room.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
I disagree.
Someone you... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but
I do, don't worry
really
about it.
do want to help you. To
It's
show you
fine.
Something beautiful.
Don't even talk to me.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm
bucket's
on
past
your
is fine.
side. Give me a chance.
Alright.
Now listen carefully. This is important.
There it
Stanley
is.
walked through the red door.
Well, hang on.
And there it is, the last Stiggly Wiggly. Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment.
Okay.
This is doing something just for the sake of doing.
Yeah, I did it.
Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward.
Yep, I did it, man. I got it.
That I'm proud of you for collecting them all. But that would be like a reward, and we can't have that. So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And
The reward is no longer having to do it. Talk your way out of that one, narrator. Oh. Oh, okay, I'm like, what? Okay, we did, blue. Maybe there's new stuff in the red area.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
Yep.
Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
I honestly couldn't tell you.
I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Yeah, bring me somewhere. What do you got?
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here.
Ah!
Yes. Oh,
Yes, the drugs room.
isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel
Can I fall?
happy.
I cannot fall.
I actually feel happy.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't make people happy. I only piss them off. As soon as we fill up the center there, as soon as we accomplish the singular task that I present, but like has no actual meaningful purpose, then I move on. There is no standing around. There's no not doing anything. I progress towards the goal that no one asked for, and then I move. You understand me? That's what I do. And so I did it. It's as close to being a circle as possible, but not quite. I didn't actually accomplish it. I only got as far as the repetition begins, and then I stopped. And then we moved on.
No.
That's how I do YouTube. That's how I do everything, narrator. I feel like you would have learned this by now. But it seems you have to be taught a
Stay
lesson.
away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
There is no losing anything. There is only
Please, no, Stanley.
Only my way.
Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Whenever I do anything, I commit. I commit. And I commit to the committing. Ow.
Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, no, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't.
I do what I want. You heard my spiel.
We'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
I do everything for me. The people watching at home get no choice. They get no say. I play the games I want to play, and they watch because they got nothing better to do at the time.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
There is no other room.
God, is this really how much you dislike?
There is only the forward direction I go.
This platform over and over to be rid of it. You are literally.
I move forward and I rarely look back.
Being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
When I set my eyes on a game, I play it. It doesn't matter what other people think. I played The Descenders for however many episodes, and I never succeeded. Never stayed true to my promise.
A kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
Also, I like how I'm moving slower. I don't think that was in the original.
But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all.
I did it.
Well, this one is yours.
Stanley feels powerful. I feel powerful. I'm in control of everything I do. Every time I play a game.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
I got the collectible. The final collectible. Loading? Hello? Hello? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. But all the new things. Oh.
But I have to put a pause on things.
Oh,
It's just-
no.
It's those figurines. Those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the
Oh,
most
no.
intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Did it fill you to the brim with...
I guess this is what I wanted.
Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
More new content. I haven't finished off Bucket yet, but I will. Don't worry. When Stanley found the collectibles. Oh, it's a now remembering. Oh, nice. I like that. The memory zone. The Stanley zone. The original remake. Again, I do still want that sign. But yeah, if you're new, welcome back. That sentence doesn't make any sense outside my head.
Here's where it all began. The first.
You can find them all.
Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
7 out of 6. Oh, God. I did it. I collected them all. Even... Wait. Am I gonna get 12 out of 6?
Was a second Stanley. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom.
That is, in fact, exactly what happened.
Stanley, I'll be honest. Back then, I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
You gotta get them all. Boss's office under stairs.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember?
I think I know exactly what it was because I'm fairly certain it was incredibly easy to know. Because I followed it the same direction. There's still no seam in the floor, and that upsets me. There should be a seam there.
That's exactly right. It was here, behind the boss's office. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
Is that certainly true? Take your word for it. I don't believe that's real science, but you know what? It's fine.
Let's see. What came next?
What the fuck?
Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room. Oh well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
Okay. Am I getting more than 12 out of 6? That's what's happening today? Oh yeah, and then we got this one.
5th mini stand, and this one was really something special. It was in the warehouse. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion.
Oh no.
Enjoy.
This is a YouTube video! Oh my god. Alright, so those who don't know, this is basically how YouTube was in, like, 2007. Oh my god. This is the greatest fucking parody I've ever seen. Oh my god. This is so dumb and I love it. Yep. Best Boy, starring Stanley.
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of
Yeah,
time
actually.
on this video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
That actually does take me back, hilariously. 11 out of 6. I'm going for 12. 12 out of 6. I need to collect them all. All of them. Oh, and here we go.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others.
That is, in fact, how memory works.
Truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which are exactly like.
This is so fucking something. My God. I'm so stunned and happy about the fact that we're having a fucking memory lane about 6 meaningless collectibles. Oh my God. Now we're gonna have a memory lane about the memory lane? You're in the present. Hey, look at that.
There was no more, because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
Oh, well, there we go.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen.
Oh no.
Here, keep enjoying these.
I was so...
Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again. For see how that feels.
I was so prepared to be in a different ending. I was not prepared for what the fuck is happening now.
Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
Uh-huh. This is how you drive a person crazy. Infinite nostalgia is not how you live your life. It's not how you should.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
Yes, I remember the... Yes, I remember the video we watched. Reminisce 2007 YouTube.
Yes, I love that video.
Let's collect them all. Oh, God.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
It's, you know, no complaints. You got an apple there. Yep. Reminds me a bit of Superliminal, which I never actually did on my channel, but mostly because I had already played it.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation.
Yeah, no, totally. Now, is there the possibility of going to the right? Because we never actually went this way. Oh, it just doesn't work. Alright. Gotta go faced. Can't go faced. Gotta go same speed as always.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes,
I remember.
Too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going.
This is my life.
The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the Figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going.
Narrator, you need to fucking chill. I have 18 out of fucking 6, okay? Calm down. And you find, collect them all. I did it. I collected 18 out of 6. Alright. Well. Oh, it is slowly rotating. Alright.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then. But time does put a crazy filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it.
Oh my God, do not make me go through again.
The past is. I want more. More memories.
Can I just go back to the bucket game?
Yes, the two doors. Who could have that? A classic memory, this one.
Okay, is there any point in any of this? I don't want to just do fucking pointless nostalgia callbacks.
And before everything else, there was your office.
Uh-huh. I'm in my office.
Anything else? Was there something that came before your office?
Oh, are you going to talk about how the Stanley Parable came before this one?
I can remember. Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness.
Okay.
And somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy, and I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me.
Gotcha.
I would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely?
Oh.
Yes, perhaps that's it.
Insight into the narrator's brain.
Companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But
He is a fiction.
I've grown old. I want to think for myself again.
Stanley is a
How
fictional.
it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it.
You can do it.
This time.
Stronger.
Myself.
Care of
I don't need
Stanley.
anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with.
Uh-huh.
You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about
Okay.
one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Cool. And there's like even more. So yeah, I think the next episode is gonna be the last episode because I only got 2 things left. I gotta do bucket to apartment, and I gotta do bucket to main ending. Because I believe I've done all the rest of the bucket ones because there's a lot of the choices are limited and simplified due to the fact that they don't want to make you play the entire thing over. So next episode, I believe, is the last one for the new content. But thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, I'm Keywii. Have a great yourself a wonderful day. I love you all. Goodbye.